What is up, everybody? I'm so sorry for not having a couple of rankings the last couple of weeks. I've been really busy, and I think you can tell that by the lack of videos. But you know what? I'm not gonna fail you this week. I mean, I already have. I'm recording this on Tuesday when this is supposed to come out Monday. But yeah, this is my ranking of all episodes of Lucifer season 6, all 10. And yeah, I just want to say off the bat, I enjoyed the season. Let's just get that off the radar. And yeah, if you enjoyed more like this, I don't think I'll hopefully make more videos like this, but you know, if just subscribe, we're like 8 away from 100, it would really help out in like the video if you like it. But yeah, otherwise than that, let's I'll stop blabbering, let's roll that intro. Okay, I guess I'm not the best for saying this, but come on. This was the most boring episode of Lucifer in a while. Now, don't get me started, but Lucifer season 5 wasn't anything special. I think it's the, like, second, besides season 3, it's the worst season of Lucifer. Let's just get that out of the way. And, you know, this episode wasn't anything special. It was magic, lock room, or something. It was just about magicians, and if all I can remember about that episode is magician lock stuff, and that the magician dude from Tik Tok is in this, and nobody talked about that and stuff. I mean, this was just a very forgettable season premiere, and it's very low on my list of season premieres, or even like Lucifer season premieres. Lucifer usually does a very good job with introducing what's happening this season, and I don't think they really introduce any of that until episode 2, or Buckets of Baggage, with the Rory plotline and everything. So I think they could have done a lot better in this episode, and yeah, it just felt like a waste of overall money and time in the season. Just 9 episodes, or I'm glad they didn't drag out this episode, but it does bother me that Lucifer, the show, ended at, 93 episodes? They couldn't even make it to 100. But episode 9 is, not episode 9, that was a great episode. Episode 2 of season 6 is number 9, Buckets of Baggage, and this is what I was talking about. I don't feel like the season starts picking up until episode 3 when Dan gets let out of hell. And this episode really followed what's his face, the new cop who is, jeez, I can't remember her name, Ella's love interest this season. We just follow him going to a drag club where Lucifer's there and stuff. And I like this dude. I don't remember his name though. I want to say Colton, but I know it's not Colton. It starts with a C, doesn't it? But this new police officer, I enjoy his presence, but he's nothing special. He after these first couple episodes, he seems irrelevant and just falls into the back of Ella's plotline, which is good. But yeah, I just did not care that much for this episode, if I'm being completely honest. It was a bore, I want to say, but I know it wasn't. It was just trying to be nice, but it was nothing special. But our number 5 spot, number 8 is episode 5, season 6, The Murder of Lucifer, Morningstar, where we find out that Lucifer disappears on, what was it, like August 3rd? Sorry, it's been like 2 weeks since I've watched these episodes. So he disappears on August 3rd, so he's going to all these places he would go to and stuff, and check in. And I don't know, it wasn't my favorite. It just seemed like another filler episode. The first 5 episodes of Lucifer season 6, besides episode 3, and not even episode 3 that much, they're nothing special. I mean, episode 3 is a really good episode, but 1, 2, 4, 5, I don't care that much for them. If I had to condense the season, I would pick those 6, and dude, it's season 6. they totally missed the opportunity to release this on June 6th. So you could get, or no, the season, like, release in June, so you can get the season 6, 6 episodes, 666. But no, I don't know. That's just kind of funny in my opinion, but I have nothing better to, like, even talk about more in this episode. I'm trying to talk about it, but I just can't. So let's go into number 7, which is episode 3, like I was talking about. I'm sorry, but I really enjoyed this episode. I'm gonna be completely honest, and I enjoyed the animated parts of the episode, but I don't. I love this episode too, because we revisit the person's life who we ruined in the pilot, and that's such a last season thing to do, and I love it. It's just, I love this episode. It's really creative, and how Lucifer messed his mind up so bad that all he can see, even in hell, is cartoons, because his mother abandoned him while he was watching a cartoon to go pursue a music career, and his mother never came back. Like, god damn, how that's great writing and great conflict just by itself for these characters, and it really makes Lucifer think, like, how could I abandon my own child? And we later find out how during the season, but it's just great writing, this episode. I think they should deserve something for this episode. But our next spot, number 6, is the series finale, Partners Till the End, episode 10. I'm not in love with this episode. I'll be honest. For spoilers for Supernatural, this entire part of the season, the finale of Supernatural, they wrapped up season 15 of Supernatural, like the whole plot in episode 19 out of 20. I would prefer Lucifer to do that, wrap up the whole plot in episode 9, so that they could get everything out, so they could have an epilogue episode like Supernatural did. I hated Supernatural's finale, by the way. I just hated it, and I just want to say, come on, Rob Benedict playing the villain of season 6 of Lucifer and season 15 of Supernatural, the final seasons. And I'm not saying anything bad about this episode. I don't love I'm fine with how Lucifer ends, and it makes sense to me, but I don't love it, though. It's not how I want these characters to end. It's not like, I think if Lucifer knows what the problems in hell are, and he could fix them by becoming God, and he could like combine hell and heaven into one overall rule where people still get punished. And so I don't know, but I feel like they could have been more creative, and that was a rushed like finale. But number 5 is season 6, episode 4, Pin the Tail on the Daddy, which when the solicitations for the episode titles came out, it was Pin the Tail on the Baddie. So I just want to say, that's some spoiler stuff that they were trying to keep hidden. But yeah, I really enjoyed this episode, how Lucifer goes around for all the people he participated in a campaign in 1999 or something, yeah. So, trying to see if he impregnated any of them, and luckily he didn't, but, yeah, it's just not any good. This episode's just actually really good, too, and I love Lucifer going around trying to find Rory, and, Dan is back on Earth, and, nobody can see him, and, like, that's heartbreaking, I gotta be honest. And later in the season, wherein he can't talk to Trixie, and when he does eventually talk to Trixie, it is amazing. And I love what this episode is really funny too. This episode is like peak Lucifer, by the way, and like what I want out of this show, and the best parts of it, or what it was. Now episode 9. Goodbye, Lucifer. And this episode would be higher But this episode is exactly what it's saying. It's Lucifer saying his goodbyes, knowing he's gonna disappear. And this episode got very boring very quick. But it got boring when he kept saying goodbye to everybody, which I know he has to. But it really picked up for me when he said goodbye to Maze and their connection, how I actually felt something for him saying goodbye and everything. It was a strong thing, man. This episode was strong in its emotions and stuff. And I love it, what it is, but my favorite part of this episode, or even this whole season, is when Dan gets stuck to Trixie. He lets out Rob Benedict's character, the criminal who killed him, he gets out, so Dan possesses him, and he has a vessel to talk to Trixie in, which Trixie had to be very confused by what's going on. I'm not even gonna lie, but unlike Trixie never saw what her dad's killer looked like. I mean, they want Trixie to look out for that dude or something, but yeah. Just a blip in the writer's minds, but to give us that great of a scene, it's just, thank you. Thank you. And then our number 3 spot is number 8, Save the Devil, Save the World. Amazing episode, just amazing. And seeing Linda's autobiography, which she had been writing the whole season about the devil, and how all his therapy coming to an end, and how Linda sees all these characters in Lucifer's life, and they're the very stereotypical versions of themselves, which I don't mind. It's just, I think I like this episode, and it picks up right after episode 7 ended, and this episode is just so much fun. But I think the standout here is Lucifer showing Rory that he loves her, because he was able to get vulnerable for her, and he's still very unsure about how he will leave her. And like Boba Talks had been saying, angels self-actualize, so Lucifer self-actualize, becoming God, and he eventually realizes that the reason why he's not becoming God is because he doesn't want to. And I'm pretty sure if you look back on those season 5 videos, my prediction was right. Amendio did become God, and boom. But my number 2 spot is episode 7, My Best Friend's Wedding, which, oh my gosh, this episode was so much fun. It was a break from everything mostly, and we got May's and Eve's wedding, which had a lot of drama by itself, with Adam coming in, which I love how they portray Adam, like, what, a couple thousand? I don't know. I'm not very religious. I don't know how long Adam and Eve were, like, how long they've been alive or something. But, yeah, I just love how they portray him in Lucifer, and I think it's very funny. And I don't know, the wedding just between Eve and May's just special. And I just want to say something. It's powerful seeing 2 gay characters get married. I know it's Netflix, but like, it's not the CW where that would happen. And I love how more of this is happening, like how Ava and Sarah got married in Legends. And I don't know, I just love it. And the ending of this episode, where Ella reveals to everybody that, yeah, she knows about everything. Yeah, I know that you're the actual Lucifer in Amendil. You're an angel and stuff. But number 1 spot is a lot dirtier than that. I just want to say, I heard people don't love this episode. I think it's one of my favorite parts of the past scenes of Lucifer. The episode where I can't name it, but where he got arrested. And I just want to say, like, I love Mando becoming a cop, and I love his first day out, where the detective is the person that arrested him. How could that person get promoted in this very corrupt system? And it shows you can leave right now, but the corruption in police forces that can happen, and all these reports that have been filed against him, and he still got promoted. And I think they showed that a lot in Lucifer with Kane mostly, and it shows that police are also good, but not all police are good. And I think I'm trying to convey my message right. And this episode dealt with racism, I'm just gonna be honest, and did it in a very good way. Not like how the Flash tried to handle it with like metahuman stuff, but it did it the right way. And Dan, this episode's just very entertaining to get it away from all that serious stuff. But yeah, that is my review for you could basically count that as my review for Lucifer Season 6. I loved it overall. There are problems with it, but yeah, I just want to say if you enjoyed this episode, I don't know if I'm going to do all the Lucifer rankings like I did when Season 5 came out, but you can bank on it, some happening. But yeah, I just want to say, please subscribe. We're only like 8 away from 100, I would greatly appreciate it. But yeah, I don't have anything more to say, so as always, I would appreciate it if you go down the description, follow all our socials, and like, subscribe, and I don't have anything more to say, so goodbye, stay safe, and goodbye.